Hey everybody, it is Rolly, and I am back for day 13, even though we are on day 16. So for those of you who've been catching the other lives, we are here for the gratitude challenge. And so I am doing some catch up. And so like day 13's was about cultural richness. So what cultural practice or expression are you thankful for? And so I am thankful for the cultural practices that I have been learning and experiencing and being part of. And so I get to, and I'm looking forward to doing a sweat lodge on in June, something that I've been the opportunities just weren't coming up. So even though there were times that things were available, it just wasn't happening um, at um, at all these times or all these things. And so like it's really a great way of being able to really deepen my practice. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to doing that with my mom. And so so we'll be able to figure that out and do that, and not figure that out. I'm not going to figure it out. I'm going to participate in it. And so I really love the spiritual practices that I have been practicing, that I have been part of. And so I bring with it the gratitude of learning and deepening those practices. Having spent the weekend virtually with a group um, of other women that follow the same practices. They've probably been in it a little deeper than I have, but just really grateful that I actually get to learn from them and get to be part of the journey through them and with them, as well as all the other teachers that I've had. And so I'm really looking forward to just really being able to deepen that practice and really connecting with that piece. And so we just finished a yoga nidra class session, and so even that practice is just really huge in of being able to, like, just that whole spiritual practice, like all the pieces and parts of my spiritual practice I love being able to bring in. And um, there's always ups and downs, and there's always things that that I need to learn, or that there are times when an angry heart or a sad heart kind of oversteps that whole part of gratitude. But just remembering and coming back to that whole things are good, and there are things to be grateful for. And so like it's amazing. I really love that piece of things. Hey Steph, how are you? So in the book, so 365 Days of Gratitude. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to read this one. So this one here is overcoming impatience. I am impatient to a fault. Like, it is crazy how impatient that I am. I don't like having to sit around. I don't like having to wait. And yeah, so patience is definitely not my virtue. So Aries might bring impatience. Apparently, my sign brings impatience. Reflect on a moment you practice patience and how it positively impacted your situation. Oh, goodness. I can't think of any time that I have practiced patience, because it really is not something that I do well. An example of something that I've practiced patience with. I have lots of patience with the kids. But that Steph, you and me both. So I practice patience with the kids. So like that's definitely something that is helpful. And I have tons of patience for the kids. I don't have a whole lot of patience for adults. That just irks me. And so when somebody's learning, I have lots of patience. So I guess that would be a good time. But I don't know. I don't know. I have all the patience in the world for kids stuff. Like, there's not a whole lot. There's not very often, I shouldn't say never, but there's not a whole lot of times that I run out of patience when it comes to kids. But when it comes to adults, oh, that is just a real huge struggle for me. So a time that I've practiced patience. Oh, time that I practiced patience was when my mom was having surgery. So her surgery it took a lot longer than expected. And so that was something that I was able to try and stay focused. I had somebody that was with me, so that was helpful, so that we can just kind of stay focused on what was going on. But being able to practice patience with being not getting frustrated that we weren't hearing anything, and those kind of things. So yeah, so that was, and then when the surgery was done, the doctor came out and talked to us, and then we had to wait again for a really long time because there was some gaps in switchover. So like I definitely practiced patience that day. There's lots of times that it was like, okay, seriously, like we can't even see her. And so we did manage to be able to see her for a few minutes. After the surgery went really well, so that wasn't the issue. It was just the changeover in staff of switchover and being short-staffed, and so they were trying to navigate around that. So yeah, so it doesn't happen often that I practice patience. So because when there is something that I have to be patient about, then I just tend to find an alternative or some other way. I don't have a lot of patience. So I really need to, I guess that is a way of being able to deal with patience, is that I will just find something else to do instead. To just kind of distract me from whatever it is that's going on. So yeah, definitely a challenge. So that's one of those ones that is a little bit more challenging. I'm gonna have to think about any other times that I've actually practiced patience, because it doesn't happen often. Because like I said, I want to get it done. I want to get it done now. So having to wait to do things isn't always, yeah. I'm going to have to work on that one. Okay. So on that note, I will chat with you guys tomorrow. So I will be back on tomorrow morning. So another 4 times tomorrow, and I will be caught up. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to try and get caught up. But if I don't, then I will try and catch up over the course of the week. And I am away Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I really would like to be caught up so that I don't have that hanging over my head. So I will be getting into the journaling part. I'm going to do that in the morning, and really kind of tap into the days that I have missed with the journaling and get the journaling part caught up. But the lives, I will get caught up tomorrow if all goes well. But tomorrow is my Clark day, so I'm definitely going to be enjoying some Clark time. So I will try and still jump on during that time, and I will chat with everybody later. Bye for now.